Hello, my name is Selin and I go by Kuripuuya in game. I'm playing for KCORP GC and I'm in the role of IGL slash smoker. And I have been playing Valorant professionally for more than 2 years now. Okay, well, I have been playing video games since I was a kid, but I never thought about becoming professional. Because there wasn't a female scene, and I didn't even think it would be possible to have one. I was playing for fun usually. I was playing League of Legends and stuff. Then my friends convinced me to download Valorant when it first came out because it was a Riot game also, like League of Legends. And I was just trying, and I just got an offer from a mixed team, a female mixed team, when I was platinum, and they were like, "Hey, you wanna come in the team? Like, we are building the first female roster in Turkey. I saw your Twitch, and you seem like a good player." I was like, "Okay," and then I just started off there. And my teammates were more experienced than me because they were coming from another FPS games. But Valorant was my first FPS game. And I just kept playing practices with them and tournaments. And it's just I really liked the competition and the environment and competition. So I wanted to grind more. And I just kept grinding until I became professional. So my first competitive game was Valorant, and I wasn't expecting to go pro, but I just really liked grinding and getting better. And most of my friends who were coming from FPS game were already so good, and I was playing so shit, and every time I was getting so mad because I wasn't good enough. So I just grinded for fun, basically. I kept playing and playing. I really liked the tournaments. So the more tournaments I played, the more I got experience and became better, and I spent a lot of time in this game. And I just I just started off the base level, and I just kept grinding myself. And I also asked many players to teach me stuff, like how do I do this, how do I do that. I watched their games, I watched my friends' games, and this is how I improved myself. For me, I admire all professional players because I know to become professional player you have to sacrifice so much from your life. You have to spend a lot of time in this game, and you are sacrificing your relationships outside of the game or other hobbies outside of the game, because I know how much time you have to spend in this game to become professional and really good as a professional player. So I admire everyone in that sense, but I also don't admire anybody because I don't want my admiration to block me from reaching higher levels, because I feel like if I admire someone, I will feel like I can never beat their level. So I rather just think that if I grind hard enough, I can be better than anybody else. So I don't want to admire anyone. Okay, so basically, I never thought female esports scene was possible when I was playing League of Legends, for example. So I never even considered it. But when I got into the Valorant, there was many tournaments, and I saw Game Changers were especially a safe environment for me, and for me to improve, because I felt there's much more female professional players than any other game, because there's an environment to improve safely, and it just I feel like it's just very important for females to have a scene, because in order for them to improve and start playing in the mixes, there's a need for an environment that they can show themselves off, because there's prejudiced against female players, and nobody will like see how they perform without giving them an environment. So when they have an environment to show themselves off, people can actually see like how good they are and like implement them in the mixed teams as well, in my opinion.
To this team.
Okay, so I knew Casey from my boyfriend. He used to play in KC, and when I knew that Casey was gonna trial, I asked him like, "What do you think?" Like, and he like really liked the team. Like, he was like, "Yes, I think you should go for a trial. Like, you should take your chances because Casey is really big and the organization is really nice." So I think he like the way he talks like so nicely about Casey. I wanted to try my chance to be in Casey as well. Okay, so it took so long to take this decision because it was like very risky. Like if it didn't work out, I would be teamless, and it was so hard in that especially in that time to find a new team that was that I would feel comfortable with. But I thought Karma and Korp had their objectives closer to mine because Focus Sakura was mostly focused on the like German league. Focus Sakura has like different objectives than me. I felt like Karma and Korp was more oriented to like winning everything, winning champs, winning all, and that's what I wanted to do as well. And I felt like Focus was not able to like it would be much easier to win like the worlds with Karma and Corp than Focus, so I wanted to take my chances on becoming the best. I mean, I felt really sad and ashamed because on paper we are really strong as a like individuals and team, and I felt very ashamed of like not being able to perform at the best level possible. And even though like we worked, I felt like our works weren't enough, and we had to just keep working more. And I was sad for a while, but then I was like, okay, like the only thing I can do is like just keep working and keep grinding and find a different solution, because like the things that didn't work, I just needed to fix them for myself, and as a team we had to fix stuff as well. I just felt really sad for my teammates as well, because most of my teammates weren't in contenders before. They never been in contenders, but I was the only person who were coming from contenders, and I just felt sad for them as well, as especially but I was used to the contenders, so it was like I knew the system in there, like I knew like what takes to winning, so it was like easier for me to adapt to contenders. I am IGL smoker, and actually in my past experiences, I was also like IGL smoker most of the time. And in my opinion, being a good IGL means like being a good leader and captain as well. So I'm trying my best in that sense. For me, like being a like good leader means that you need to like show people like how things should be done, and you need to set an example for people to actually work. For example, if I'm not working hard enough, like if I'm not doing my responsibilities, why would I expect them to do them? Like it's just they will see me not doing it and they won't do it either. So I try to like be really hardworking. I try to like give my best for the team, and I also try to be. I mean, I'm very stubborn as a person, but I also try to like understand them as well. Like it's hard for me sometimes because I like to debate a lot, but after the debate, I also like really respect their opinions at the end. Like I respect all of my teammates and my coaches a lot. I respect their experiences a lot, so I try to listen to them at the end. So I think listening and like setting an example is really important as an IGL, for like, because when you respect your own teammates, they will respect you back, and it will just become better in like in game as well, because when I have their trust and respect in the game, it's gonna be easier for me to call, and it's easier for them to follow my calls as well. I have been doing it for like 2 years now. I have been IGL for more than 2 years actually. So I'm like really used to it. Like it's become like normal for me. I never just I was always IGL, and like I was also always IGL, and I just got used to it, and I like it actually because I like my vision getting followed in the game, because I feel like it also makes me play in a better way as well. Like there's like hard parts about it as well, because sometimes that you have to like know everything, see everything, so it's just like decreasing your own individual performance a lot, because I have to like obviously I have to focus more on my minimap, or on like what's going on, what's the enemy patterns are, because my teammates needs to shoot, but I need to know that like how the enemy is playing, how can I counter that, like, and like basically all that. So no, I do work for it a lot. Like I mean, I play ranked a lot too, but I watch VODs a lot. I watch our VODs, like our VODs from Prague, and I also watch other teams' VODs to. But now that since I have more experience, for example, when I watch VOD, it's like shorter time for me to understand, because like when I see something, I'm like, okay, they did this because they did like they did that, and oh, this was a mistake because this should be like this. That's why they lost. So like it's easier for me to see, but it's still like I like learn like new stuff from every VOD I watch. I think atmosphere is really nice. Like we all like to win, and it's obvious. Like whenever we are losing, like I can hear the frustration in everyone's voice, like not against each other, but in general. Like when we are losing, everyone is frustrated, everyone wants to win, like um everyone is trying to figure out why things doesn't work, and we like argue about that, we like debate about that, like so we like always looking for solutions, and always like discussing about stuff about how to improve. So I really like this. And it's obvious that nobody is like trying to be mean for no reason at all. Like we are just all here to win. And I even like when people like voice their opinions in strict matters, because it just like shows that they care and they like to improve more as a team. So I respect that. Honestly, like I think it's for the best. Like I'm also like passionate and demanding about what I do, so it's for me it's normal for them to feel the same way, and I really like that, because the only thing I want is to win, and that's what I sense from the fan base as well. And even though like when we lost, I never seen anything bad from them personally. Like they were super nice, like they were like, okay, you will bounce back next time. But I also sensed the frustration, which is normal, because like we shouldn't be losing, and they were like, yeah, you will win next time, like you will you can work harder next time. And I'm like, yes, we will work harder next time and we will win, because that's what we should do. And I really like that they're also thinking the same way that I'm thinking about like esports in general. I put all the pressure on myself already. Like I'm really like demanding much from myself already, so I don't feel the pressure by them. In my opinion, they provide everything. Like they provide bootcamp, they provide a mental coach. Our coaches, we have two coaches. Like literally, the only thing I need to do is like when I have a problem, I go to like anyone. I can go to anyone. Like they will help me out, and for improvement as a player is like the coaches, the coaching stuff, and like both performance coach and my coaches are like very experienced people in their jobs, and I just trust their vision, and they also trying to understand whenever I have a like different opinion as well. They like discussing it with me, and they always like have time for me. So whenever I have a question, I can just go ask to them, and they will always be there. So like getting surrounded by people who are very experienced and intelligent about what they do is like improving me a lot. I'm like fast learner, but having people who already know like what I should do is like really helping me like learn faster as well. I mean, I feel great, to be honest. Like, I feel great. Like, what can I say? Winning is amazing, man. Like, this is, I think this is the most important thing in esports. Like, it's all about winning at the end. Whatever you do, what hard work you do, like, is at the end if you win or not. So it's really good to be on the winning side this time. And I felt like we already like played against the hardest opponent in our group. I don't want to jinx anything, but I would like to be the first one in the group and before we go to playoffs. I think you just need to start at one point. It doesn't matter if you fail, because the earlier you start, you have more time to fail over and over again. That's what I did as well. Like, this is actually my like with Casey, it's my first time in the main event. Like, and it's just about like failing, getting back up, grinding more, failing, getting back up, grinding more. Like, it's just about that. And I feel like there's nothing to lose. If you really like doing this, you should give it a try. If it's your dream, you should definitely give it a try. There's nothing to lose, and there's no shame in losing if you are learning from it at the end. Okay, you guys are crazy. Je t'aime, like actually crazy. And there's so many of you, and every time after games, I see my messages, and it just makes me so happy. And I try to like talk with everyone, and it just feels like I have like so many friends, you know, like, and it's just normally like when I was in other teams, I was getting like GG, well played message from only my friends. Now I have many friends, and there's just like it's just so happy for me. So I hope you keep supporting, and I hope we keep winning for you guys, and I want to make you guys proud as well. Thank you very much. Kase. Achète le bundle kase. Okay, I want to be the best, guys, and I hope with this team we will become the best this year. Just wait for us to go to Worlds and keep cheering for us there as well. And don't forget to cheer for my boyfriend in the LFL team as well. I think, guys, Love is working really hard, and he's an amazing coach. He taught me a lot, and he's putting a lot of effort and time into this. And maybe it's not possible to see everything he does like behind the scenes, but I can see it as a player, and I really appreciate it. And I just hope like you take my word on that and appreciate all the hard work he's putting as well.